be enough. All right, so the Tesla motor is in. This is its final resting place. You can see we built a bracket across the back here. There's another bracket somewhat similar to this in the front, and what we did was we mounted it, bolted it to the two little arms that come back and hold the factory Volkswagen transaxle that's back here. It's like, if you know what we're talking about, it's like two little, you know, square tubings that turn into little round ends, and that's where you kind of mount these styles of transmissions and transaxles into. But then on these motors here, there's a little side bracket that you have to kind of attach somewhere to keep it from doing this. You know, a lot of the force will be going forward and back when you're driving, but you still have to keep this thing balanced left to right, and you can't rely on these two front rear bushings here. So what we did is, instead of bolting this on, we actually just welded in some bracketing here to the factory frame, which stiffens that frame over here that much more, along with these square tubing pieces here that just, it's really going to solidify the frame back here and really just keep it all kind of triangulated together, because we're just tying so much in, with this being the main kind of heart and soul of this engineering, if you want to call it. But you know, the next thing really is kind of, how do we get this to work with the drivetrain, and where, you know, you've got wheels and all that good stuff, and let's go check that out. Right, so we gotta get a little tight down here to talk a little bit more about this next suspension setup that we're gonna use. So we're going to leave the kind of torsion bar setup that these had. And you can see the arm here, and you probably saw in the B-roll there. You know, it really uses the torsion bar on the top half, but then it comes down to these new kind of axle hub areas, which is the 930, the Porsche 930 style hub, as you can see here. And what this will do is it will go up in here like this, once we make a little clearance with the shock back here. And this will be your hub for the wheel and all of that. The other side of the 930, same thing here. This piece goes up into the Tesla. So really, you know, outside the Tesla, you've got a nice Porsche strong setup here that'll handle the power that this motor right here will put out. To kind of triangulate all of this suspension, you know, you can't just have this torsion bar like it used to have, because it doesn't have the arm coming down from the transaxle to give more of that strength. So what this company makes, which they've been really great to work with, Type E Motorsports, which I'm a Volkswagen and Porsche newbie, so this is all newer stuff to me. I grew up trucks and tractors, you remember, so super wealth of knowledge to help me get what we need for this. But there's a little arm in here that you'll see that attaches to the torsion bar kind of housing, and it just makes all of this just super strong, all triangulated. I probably said that word too many times, but we're putting a lot of power in a car that's not designed to have this much power. So every area that we can improve strength, we are doing it. And you know, really, you can kind of see here with these little curves, it just attaches to that housing that holds the torsion bar. U-bolts on the back side, the little arm coming down to the torsion bar arm here, and you know, it's as easy as that. Literally a triangle, and that's where you get your strength. But more to come. This is kind of just the mechanics side of it. You know, next time we'll be talking about batteries and where those are going. which will be under the rear seat. You've seen the batteries. They are super cool. Can't wait to get to work on those. But I'm starting to get a crick in my neck, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Keep watching, keep following along. More fun stuff to come. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Boom, nailed it.